Hello friends, welcome to yet another video on TutorialsPoint with Ms.Richa. Today we are going to talk about collaboration in teams. Well friends, the full form of the word team is together everyone achieves more. Well, it becomes only imperative that everyone comes in together and works in order for the bigger and the larger perspective of the environment or the organization. Today we are going to talk about this particular topic in great detail. Let's get started on the agenda. What we will talk about is what exactly do we mean by the word collaboration in teams. We will also talk about why is collaboration important for a team and the success of a team. We'll talk about what are the skills and the qualities that are required by individual members of the team in order to have this collaboration. And last but not the least, we will also talk about certain tips for improving the collaboration skills. So let's get started. Well friends, to understand the meaning of collaboration in a team, when everyone comes together in order to work together, there is bound to have a lot of misunderstandings amongst the team members and non-trustworthiness amongst the team members. Well, collaboration is all about making sure that you have the key elements in order to help attain the success. It incorporates a strong sense of purpose amongst the people. It also has a strong sense of ownership, feeling of oneness and engagement with the company, and also making sure that we are able to provide the best of solutions, all of which ultimately leads to accomplishment of the common goal of the organization or the company that they are working for. Well friends, it's important to understand that benefits of collaboration for team success are many, and one of them is building trust. Well, if people are going to work together on a particular project, there needs to be a lot of trust within the team members, and one of the reasons why it's important is just like a family, in a family there has to be a lot of trust amongst the people of the family. In the same way, at work your team is your family, and it's important to have trust and respect for each and every member of your team, and hence that helps to have better bonding, better relationships with your team members. It also helps to build a powerful correlation with the workmates at work. Communication becomes more and more effective, which ultimately leads to better working environment at the place of work. The next thing or the next benefit of really working together in collaboration is feeling of ownership. Well, everyone likes to have a feeling of engagement or feeling of ownership and loyalty wherever they are working, right? So hence it becomes important when you collaborate with your team members and come together for a common shared purpose. It's important to have a feeling of ownership. So it helps overall in your employee engagement. It also helps to have a lot of trust and loyalty and respect amongst the team members. It helps to have job satisfaction. People actually love coming to work for companies in which they feel a sense of ownership. It also helps to have better participation, and also people feel valued within the team members. Ultimately, it's essential and imperative not only for the employer but also for the employee. The next important thing is enhancing the creativity and learning. Well, it is of no doubt that when people in large numbers come together and work together, definitely there will be bounds and bounds of learning that comes, because each person or each team member comes with his or her own knowledge base, and hence it's important that knowledge gets shared and everyone learns from each other, and that is again one of the benefits of team members collaborating and coming together. So it helps to have a lot of creativity within the team. People get better opportunities to learn, exchange of different ideas, and also a lot of creativity and fresh ideas coming from probably as somebody who has just joined the organization. It also helps to have increased levels of energy, because if somebody is very positive in the team, it definitely rubs on to the other members of the team. It helps also to increase maximum number of sharing and clarity on the individual thought process. So that's again definitely an advantage and a benefit of team members coming together and collaborating in order to have success in the team. The next benefit is innovative ideas. Well, people get their own bunch of creative ideas and innovation thoughts, etc., which they are likely to share with their team members. So when people brainstorm in a team, they come up with better and more innovative ideas. Sometimes the seniors in the team might not be able to think out of the box, but somebody who has just joined the organization comes with his or her own, innovative and creative ideas which can really affect the project that they're working on, for example. They offer more practical solutions. Open discussion help the team members to come up with out-of-the-box ideas, and it also helps to multiple your methods of achieving the same goal, but the path may be a little different. That's why innovative ideas are definitely a boom to collaboration in teams. Well, effective outcomes come across because of working together, because many heads together are better than just one head working on something. So instead of geographical differences, people can still meet and discuss ideas. Nowadays, there are different ways of reaching out to people in different, places in the globe. You could have webinars, you could have Skype chats, you could also reach out to them through conference calls, etc. So geography really does not make a difference as long as you're able to connect with the people. You are also making sure that effective outcomes will follow if everyone is on the same page. So you can actually have a WebEx with people living in different parts of the country, come together at a particular time frame and discuss things and bounce off ideas. This will lead to shorter yet effective meetings, and that's one of the key and core learnings of having effective collaboration within teams. Now, another thing which is very important from an ROI perspective, which means return on investment, is increase the return of investment. With more diligent and well collaborative teams, it is definite that organization will move more and more clearer towards their goals and the objectives or the shared vision of the company. Better and innovative ideas will lead to increased ROI, and definitely it's a win-win situation not only for the employees but also for the employers, because however much you have invested, you get the returns for that particular thing, and that, my dear friends, can happen only when you are having collaboration within the teams. Now friends, let's take a look at what do you think are certain skills and qualities that are really needed in order to have a collaborative team member attitude. Well, certain things like communication skills are very important. You need to be having a lot of authenticity, which means that you need to not fake to be someone else. You need to be genuine and be yourself and be comfortable in your own skin. Ability to compromise, because any and every relationship in the world today needs to have a compromising kind of a situation, and that is also for the teams. You need to have a good higher level of patience and tolerance. You also need to make sure you're a good team player. You need to make sure that you come across as someone who's reliable, people can trust you easily, and must be able to understand and accept multilingual as well as cultural differences. So you need to have an open mindset rather than a closed mindset. Let's also now take a look at certain tips for improving your collaboration skills within a team. Well, certain tips are: you need to have observant and model best practices which across the world and across the globe people are following. Improving your team communication, making sure that you are improving your employee engagement levels, building trust and bonds, create accountability around the team performance, making sure that you are embracing the changes, because change is the only constant in life. So you need to make sure that you're somebody who's acceptable towards change. Lastly, you need to really be consistent with your efforts on making sure that you are really improving yourself to be a good team player. Well friends, to conclude this particular topic on collaboration within teams, it is very important to understand what we have learned in this particular module, that people will definitely feel a sense of ownership, pride, accountability, taking responsibility, feeling a sense of rejuvenation and good energy, enthusiasm, etc. only and only when they work together in common way with everybody in their team. So there is a lot of collaboration, there's a lot of synergizing, and only then can they work together to achieve the common goal and the vision and mission of the company. And hence it becomes very important that nowadays even the companies who are hiring people need to hire people who have the mindset of being a team player rather than being an individual contributor. Well friends, I do hope you've enjoyed listening to this particular module on collaboration within teams. Keep watching, more videos coming your way. Thank you very much for watching.